time to drop.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Hennisphere. Today is day 4 of my Ohio and Pennsylvania trip, and I just want to set the stage for y'all. So it's kind of a cold day, Monday morning here at Cedar Point. I'm sitting on 99 coaster credits. It is kind of windy this morning, but in the meantime, I think we're gonna get our ride in on Steel Vengeance, probably Maverick as well, and then find somewhere to eat breakfast. But wow, the sun's coming out. My last day here at Cedar Point. Let's make it decent.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest and best coasters in the park are still down because of the weather. It is really windy. I went ahead and got another Fast Lane Plus. They reduced the price $25 to $85 instead of $110, which is nice. And yes, 3 of the rides that are in the Fast Lane Plus tier are closed right now, but Valraven, it has a 2-hour wait. So I'm not waiting 2 hours. I got the Fast Lane Plus, I just went on it twice and just walked right into the station. So worth it, worth the 85 bucks. I went on Max Air for the first time. Loved it, not as much as I loved Delirium at Kings Island, but similar ride nonetheless. Today so far, first thing I did was go on Maverick because I got here and took advantage of the 1-hour early entry because I'm staying at the resort. And then I went on Millennium Force, and it only had about a 15-minute wait. I also took advantage of the Monster Jam Thunder Alley ride truck experience. I thought that you had to pay to ride the trucks, but I was wrong. It was free, and I actually recognized some of the people there, and I talked to some of them, and man, it would be a dream come true if I could work for Feld Entertainment in Monster Jam someday. That's been a dream of mine since 2007. Overall, I'd say that was the best ride truck I've ever been on. They did a great job with the track design, going over bumps. You run over a bus at one point. They go around twice, and it has great harnesses. You feel safe even though you're getting bounced around pretty good. They did open up Steel Vengeance. It was closed for the first 2 hours of the day and had about a 15-minute wait for Fast Lane, same as 2 days ago. The other line was 2.5 hours for it, so Fast Lane Plus was worth it. Then I went on Gemini, and I got my 4th ride in on Maverick. I also rode Skyhawk, which, again, awesome. This time I was facing a different direction, and I was towards the middle instead of on the end. Man, I love that ride. It's so decent.
Yeah.
I got a pretzel. It's really, really good. I think it's one of the best pretzels I've ever had. And earlier I got chicken tenders, and the French fries were some of the best I've ever had. Definitely the best French fries I've ever had at a theme park. They call it a sweet dough pretzel, and it's real good. And today is Monday, so military members get in for free, and they can bring up to 6 guests for $30 off. I think that's right. It was either $30 per guest or $30 off of 6 guests. That's amazing right there. ended up getting my 100th coaster credit on the ride right behind me as it goes over the top. So excited about it. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link to it in the description. It's a huge moment for me. I went on Valraven a third time for today, as well as got my 101st credit on Iron Dragon. I'm not sure if it's better than the Bat at Kings Island, but it's close. Definitely better than Accelerate from Astroworld. I love that Arrow had 2 lift hills on almost all of those that they installed. Makes the ride more entertaining, gives it more character, a better layout in my opinion. And then I went on Magnum XL 200. Again, there was no line for it. And I bought some merchandise to commemorate my 100th coaster credit. I also got one of those shirts that's a Cedar Point, but it's written like the Supreme logo. Gotta get the long sleeve. Looks so decent.
Yeah.
And now I'm off to get some food because I have not had a burger while I've been here, and I know they have Johnny Rockets. And I've only had Johnny Rockets like twice in my life, but both times it was amazing. And I'm sure they close in about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go try and get that.
Cheddar and original. Round 2, baby. Round 2. Final ride here, possibly. Now I'm here at Point Plaza because I did something I didn't know I could do here. I bought some merchandise at the, I forget what it's called, like a speed shop or something like that, across from Dragster. And I mentioned to the lady, I thought I was gonna come back and get it later because I didn't want to carry it around. And she said, oh, you can have it just put away and stored at Point Plaza until you're about to leave. And you can go and get it at Point Plaza. Just pick it up later when you're in the park. It's awesome. So they don't close here until 1 hour after the park closes. So they close at 9. The park is already closed. It's like 8:15, 8:25 actually. We're gonna go in and get my merchandise.
Well guys, that's gonna do it. I got my stuff here. That was a really quick and easy process. That was 3 days of Cedar Point. I loved every second of it except on day 1 when I was getting food, but I can look past that and I can say Cedar Point is the best amusement park I've ever been to. And is it the best in the world? I don't know. I haven't been to very many. I've been to maybe 20 now. 2 new ones this weekend. Best collection of coasters. A good collection of flat rides. Monster Jam Thunder Alley scores points with me because I was always a Monster Jam fanatic since like 2007. Awesome to see Monster Jam doing well, and I'm glad that they've partnered with Cedar Fair. It's kind of a match made in heaven for me because those are 2 of my favorite companies, Cedar Fair and Feld Entertainment. Yes, I do think Steel Vengeance is the best coaster ever built. When you add everything together, can't wait to rank it among everything using a special points system that I'm not going to talk about yet, but that's coming soon to the channel, so you definitely want to subscribe if you love roller coaster content. But Steel Vengeance was not my favorite coaster. Raptor, as far as I know, never opened today. Top Thrill Dragster opened around 5. And Steel Vengeance opened around noon, but Gatekeeper was open for the first hour of the day, and then it closed, and it did not open until around 7 o'clock or 7:30. It was really late. I just happened to see it running as I was walking to the exit just now, well past 8 o'clock. I had the time of my life this weekend. It's all coming to an end, but Cedar Point crossed off the bucket list, and now Magic Mountain slips into my #1 spot on the bucket list. So everyone who thinks Magic Mountain is better than Cedar Point, let me hear your opinions. I'm open. Haven't been there, so I can't knock it at all. But until that happens, I will leave you with this was another day in the Hennisphere.